backlit. Yep. See if I can
just get the.
Yeah, the light behind you is preventing us from seeing your piece.
Yeah,
so
hold on.
have like something that'll shine a light onto the piece.
Okay.
That is good.
Get our halo on.
We have a light. We just didn't put it on.
Well, John,
My
it looks like you're starting to. It looks like you've got the heart in the background logs in, and are you starting? I'm just seeing a little piece to the right. Is that one of the? Oh, there we go.
Yay! Oh wow!
Yep, I've got that last row over there, then the outside row before the border. But as soon as I get close, I'm starting that border because it's going to be monotonous, shall we say?
Yes. Be kind. Let's say it's monotonous.
So,
yeah, it's looking great.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm not as far along, so let's see.
Oh, yours looks great too, Karen.
Can you see it? I'm just trying to talk, but I'm not getting me up there. So,
oh yeah, you're making good progress too.
Yep, I'm getting there. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Who else hasn't had their moment in the sun to share?
I've got my
oh wow,
just the heart done. I don't have the outside done. I don't have any of the borders done.
Oh, it's pretty.
So thank you.
Yeah, that looks great.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody else?
I don't have any done, but then again, I've not started it. It's not going to be a this year's project for me, I'm afraid.
Well, that's okay. When you come to one of the regional seminars, bring it and find me because I want to see it.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen because I'm moving to Florida the end of the year.
Oh,
okay. Well, if I go to National and you
but
go
if
to
you
National,
go to National,
there you go.
It's right there in Orlando. So,
well, that's in October this year. It won't be started by then.
You don't have to leave the group because I live in Kentucky and I'm still part of the group.
Right? Yeah.
yeah. I live in New Zealand.
And the closest chapter where I'm moving to is 30 miles away. So.
Oh, it'd be worth it to me to make that drive to go to my
guild meeting. I will, especially since their meetings are on Sunday afternoons.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So have we seen everybody's? I'm kind of Pat, have we seen yours?
No, I didn't bring it with me because I'm not very far along, but I see there are others in the same place. I'm about as far as Karen and Diane. So.
Okay. Well, we all lead busy lives.
Right.
Anybody else that I missed? Trying to look through my list here. Jan, have you shared yours?
Well, I only have 5 logs done, so, and I'm on a virtual background.
Yes.
But that pretty picture I took in Cuba, that's my picture. I love it. Anyway.
It is pretty.
Okay, we'll enjoy your virtual background then. So, does anybody plan on doing something different with theirs other than framing it?
I was thinking of putting it in a like insert in a bag
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
because it is very solidly stitched and none of the stitches are all that long. Our chapter has done several bags that we've had donated needlework.
Okay.
They made them into bags and sold them and made significant money doing that.
Oh.
And I thought that might be something fun to do with it.
Mm.
Okay. So tell us, if you make it into a bag, then does the needlework piece, does it fit like into a pocket that has a plastic front? Or
No,
is it part
no.
of the front of it? Or tell me more about it.
The instructions were in Needle Arts a couple issues ago for how to do it.
Okay.
Because our chapter person wrote them up and asked me, "Oh, do you have a piece I need to take pictures and I need to make another bag to take pictures and we'll go and pick fabric so you can have your own personalized fabric and all the rest of this, but I need to get the pictures."
Oh.
So she took a piece that I had that I didn't know what I was going to do with and made it into a bag.
Oh,
And,
nice.
and it's in one of the recent issues, like within the last year of Needle Arts.
Okay. I will
So
be,
you can probably find it online if you want to look.
yeah, or go through our stash of needle art magazines.
Yes.
So, ladies, before I lose my phone, because it's got like 10% left on its battery, I wanted to show you where I'm going to put this little piece and why. So this, if you can see, is a quilt that I got in Pennsylvania. And it's all these hearts, like there's a ton of on there. And then I also had done this stitch, The Best Things in Life Aren't Things. So I'm going to frame the piece and put it right above this in the guest room. This is our guest room.
Great.
So it's going to go right there because it matches the quilt. This is a handmade quilt from Pennsylvania. And these were made by my great aunt.
Wow.
So, and I think this is just a little desk with little tchotchkes for people, but it's going to go right over this piece here.
Wow.
Oh,
It
wow.
also will share space
Beautiful.
with this piece that I had framed with Texas stars around it. I don't know if you can see the frame all that well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This was a piece that I didn't exactly do the way it was designed because there were other little motifs in the corners. And I just thought it was too busy, so I just kept it the way it was, just like this. So that's where it's going to go. It's going to go right in this room, right over there.
Nice.
I love it.
Great idea.
Wow.
Turn the camera on.
I love it when I know where I'm going to put something, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know some people are going to frame it, some people are going to put it in a bag.
That sounds like a good idea. Perhaps I might do that with mine. I love bags.
Rhonda, can people still put things up on our little Facebook page?
Absolutely.
And that way people can, as they frame them or whatever, add that and we can see Joanne's bag. Of course, I'll see it anyway, but maybe we could all kind of put what we're doing, because some of them, it'd be nice to have the picture, especially where they've been changed. I'd like to see it close.
Okay. There's this one.
Ooh, oh, pretty.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
weird. I used everything the same except the very first one because I couldn't stand it. It was so dark. And I fussy cutted all of the pieces so that you could actually see each individual type of stitch. So it's all the same colors. It's just fussy cutted.
So you fussy cut your thread.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, for people that are kind of new to this. Yeah.
The only one I hated was the very last one because there's like 4 inches of blue and then a whole bunch of other stuff. And it's nightmare.
I don't know what you mean
I
by
could show you. I have another bag that they did. I could show you what it looks like when you have a piece of.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's a whole lot simpler than I thought.
And it's like fully lined.
Oh, wow. Can you lift it up? Can you lift it up higher? Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that.
And as I said,
Mhm.
the instructions for how to do this in whatever size your needlework piece is in one of the recent issues of Needle Arts.
Okay.
And you have another bag, Joanne, with bright oranges that you're delivering to me, right?
Yes, are you going to be there Thursday?
Yeah.
I'll bring the stuff to you Thursday.
I don't know what you mean about fuzzy cut thread. What does that mean?
It
Pick the
means
colors.
that there's multiple colors on this particular type of thread. And so I would cut, like, if there's purple this far and then there's green, I would cut out the purple
Oh,
and just use the purple where, like, however much I have, like this last particular line has got that much blue, that much white, about that much purple, which is really hard to see. And so I would cut out the blue, and then on those teeny tiny pieces, I would use the blue and nowhere else. So the blue would only show up there. And I don't know if you can see it. See if I can play nice.
Oh,
And you're
There we go, I think.
Where?
which the one on the left or the right?
The one on the left.
Light shining on it.
oh.
Yep. Trying to get it so I can see it. And like I said, I used every time you had a different stitch, like the black or the white or the very thin, it was a different color. And so I cut the thread of that particular skein so that you could use that skein, but all the individual colors in it.
I understand. Yeah. Thank you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, I see.
Hopefully.
I'm
Yes.
going to switch to my camera view minute. Hold on. Okay, so I just pulled out one of my skeins. Skeins, that's right. Anyway, so she would open up her thread, okay? And then, like, if she didn't want the green in it, so she'd take like this one here that has lots of green, and she would cut, let's see here. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? See where the greens, let me try it on a piece of
Yes.
white paper here. See if that's better.
Yeah.
Okay, so if she didn't want the green, she would cut right here, like right here. And then she would go until she got to where the green ended. And she would cut like here again. And so if she doesn't want that green, she cuts out that entire green section. Did I explain that?
Yes,
What you
ma'am.
did?
And what you do is you, like where it bleeds together, that's where you put your needle. That way, or the very beginning, so that you're not going to lose all of your coloring.
Color, right.
And then it'll go on the back side.
If I can clarify, you're saying fussy with an S and not fuzzy with a Z.
Fussy, as in making it a problem. Fussy, fussy. Cutting, cutting. It's a quilting term. And it's doing the same thing. You are picking and choosing the pattern or the shade that you want. And like she said, you know, if I don't have very much green and a huge amount of purple, I will use that. Like if there's more black than white, I would use the purple on the black stitches, and then I would use the green on the white stitches. So you still have the skein, but you have the different individual colors being picky.
Thank you. I understand. Thank you.
It's not a problem.
And if you know you're going to fussy cut your thread, sometimes at the very beginning, before you even make any cuts at all, I sometimes loop mine and kind of try to lay like the purples out so the purples are, and see if you can find the pattern of the dye. You know, like if it goes from purple to cream to green, and then I try to lay all the threads out so you have multiple strands where you see that pattern over and over again. And some threads that works really well for, and some threads it doesn't work as well for. But yeah, if you fussy cut all your threads, that was a time-consuming project.
And worth it. It pops.
Yes, it does. I was noticing that too. I was like, ooh, if I stitch this again, I may follow that suggestion.
But like I said, the only one I really changed was that very first row because it was so almost black that you could not see anything. And I went, nope, too much. So that was the only one that I went to Cleburne and we pulled about 15 different skeins and went, okay, what looks like the good ones? You know, it was worth the 2 hours because it really made it change.
Show us your first little row again, your log one again.
Yes, ma'am.
What you changed it to?
This one. If I can get it play nice. Because the first one, if you look at it, it's a almost a blue, black, purple.
Yes.
And you cannot see any individual anything. And I just went, nope, not so much. Because see, hers is, you can't really see any patterns. And this one, because I changed threads, and if you want me to, I'll go look it up and see what it is. And then if I could have, I would have changed this skein, this last one, because it is so difficult to find the 3 different colors, and it's the worst one.
Yeah, I'll flip
it was worth it. Just me and the cats. And my husband watching TV, so it worked.
It's really a big difference for that first bar because you're right, on mine it just looks all maroon, you know, really no variegation or anything. I got lucky on the last one, but because I do see a bunch of color variation in that one, but not the first one.
Okay. I wrote it down. Okay, I changed it, that first log from 158 to 236 Appalachia to 236 if you like it, and that's that Appalachia. It has all the different colors in it.
Would you put that information on the Facebook page too?
No, I had to ask my husband how to turn the stupid camera on. I've never used it before.
Oh, I thought you were on the Facebook.
You are my virgin trial.
Speaking of the Facebook page, I still can't get on the Facebook page. So if someone could help me get on that page, it would be really nice.
Which guild do you
Greater
belong
Dallas.
to?
I'm Greater Dallas.
Oh, I'm sure there's somebody at Greater Dallas that can help you with that.
Oh, I can guarantee there is.
Yeah. That's a great guild.
Yeah, because they visit us in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
Rhonda, I emailed you and said, would you invite her? And you replied back, yes, you would. So.
And I haven't seen
in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Let me try again.
Okay, thanks, Rhonda.
No problem.
I would love to see the Facebook page, you know, and see what people are doing.
Okay. Well, there's one lady in our guild that is planning on taking her piece and making it into a pillow.
Oh, nice.
So I think that'll look really nice as a pillow also.
Oh, Rhonda, if you see my name is Suzette Drulard in my email, it's not. It's Suzette McKee. That's my Facebook account. So maybe that's why.
Maybe. You know, shoot me that. Can you email me that information when this is over?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
The other thing, if you're up in the DFW area, we also have a I believe it's I never can remember. In Fort Worth, we have a place that we show off all of our needle points at one of the houses. And you could also exhibit it at our house downtown. And if you're in Fort Worth, you're in Dallas, I'm sure you can figure it out. It used to be the McFarland House.
Mm-hmm. I've done an exhibit there before with some of my work.
Mm-hmm. And if all of us got our act together and got them framed, we could actually have a room of hearts.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
I think that would be really educational too, because everyone's is going to look a little different, you know.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they're having that this year because I have friends that started that, and if I recall, I was told they're not doing it in this year
because of all the construction.
I don't know. I can't remember what it was, but I think they were waiting a year. And
Needlepoint, a love story.
yeah, it was.
That's it.
Love story, and my friends helped start that. So,
and this would certainly qualify. It's a heart shape.
Yeah.
Okay. So anybody else have any other ideas on how you're going to finish it other than what we've talked about so far? Okay. Well, let's talk about next year's project then. And I had thought about doing the patriotic wreath. And I'll be really honest with you. I have had a couple people say, "Oh, we're doing, you know, some patriotic stuff on our own. I don't really want to do another patriotic item." And I've had some people say, "I just don't care to do seasonal pieces." And then, of course, with the United States being what it is right now, I have some people that are not feeling very patriotic right now. And so they would prefer not to do something patriotic right now. And I respect all of those things. And so we still could do something patriotic if that's what the majority would like to do, or we could do something completely different. And if you have another idea, please share it now, because I am searching for the perfect project, and I'm not sure what that is.
I did think about it, but being not from the States, I'd have to turn mine into a black and white one.
That's another good reason. That's another good reason not to do a patriotic one, actually.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, the colors on our flag are actually red, white, and blue, but most of our national sporting teams or any team recognition or anything is generally black and white. So we have a very black psyche in lots of ways. I've actually done some reading about it and all sorts of things. But in New Zealand, we have a very black thing. So our basketball team are called, I can't remember now, the Tall Blacks. That's right, they're the Tall Blacks. And our like rugby team, which you don't play, I know, but they're the All Blacks. And we have the fern is our national symbol. So I sort of did look at it because I thought, oh, I could turn that into a black and white piece with some like black and white and grey. But then I thought I haven't got the time to stitch it. So I would be interested in doing something that was not perhaps red, white, and blue. Although I could give it to my American family. So I have a brother over there. So
Rhonda, criteria again for the project? Like, what does it have to, like, what qualifies?
The only thing it has to qualify is that we get it approved through the South Central region. It could be black work, it could be canvas work, it could be cross stitch, it could be anything that we can stitch together, that we can support each other and learn from each other as we're doing this project.
And get permission from who did it.
Yes. But whoever is the designer, when we all buy the pattern, they're usually thrilled.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, I really don't want to do patriotic because it's the 50th anniversary of Fort Worth chapter,
Yeah.
plus everything else. So we already have a lot of things like that going on right now. So I looked at my husband and said, "Would you like this?" And he looked at me and went, "No." Okay, I'm not going to do that one.
Yeah, I think it's overdone at this point because Greater Dallas is 50 also, and there's just a lot of red, white, and blue going on right now.
Okay, well, I appreciate that input. So what are you interested in? Is there anything that you'd be really interested in learning or doing as a group? And if not, I'll just keep looking and see what I can find.
We could do landscapes. I think it would be kind of fun to do a landscape or something from nature.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That would be a nice change. We don't do that very often.
Yeah.
As long as it is not painting stitchery.
No, it would if it's anything, it would be like, like a charted piece or a line drawn canvas that you fill in with thread.
That would be fine. I have done the painted. I hate it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like Lois Kirshner's pieces or Gail Stafford's piece, like stuff like that, like those things.
So
is that canvas work?
It can be canvas work, it can be Congress cloth, it can be linen.
Harder on linen.
It is harder on linen. Yes, I agree. But people have done it,
But it's counted stitching. It's needlepoint.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm surprised I'm really enjoying it. So I would be up for another needlepoint project like this. Also, I've never done cross stitch, so I'd be interested in learning that, but landscapes sounds good to me. I'm not really into doing a patriotic project right now.
Okay.
I think black work might be fun. If we did it not all black work, kind of contemporary black work.
Okay.
Well, what I'm just about done working on, I'm doing a temperature sampler.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Except mine is based on Quaker medallions.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
Um,
Temperature samplers are kind of fun because we all live
Yeah.
in different parts of the world or the country.
I'm using it from where and when I was born.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just about done. I just have to finish this piece down here and it's done.
It's beautiful. I really like that. I really like that. I mean,
And I was thinking, if you pick the problem with doing it, if you're picking the year you're in, it takes a year to get it done. That's why I picked when and where I was born, because you can find most things on the internet and get the temperatures. And it's like I had to get a piece of linen and like 10 skeins of DMC floss.
mm-hmm.
And I'm doing different medallions. They also have like bookcases or cats or birds on a telephone wire or space. They have a whole bunch of these different types of things that you could do. This one just called out to me when I did it. It's something different, something that you don't see all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you could, and it is cross stitch. That's all it is. It's just counted cross stitch.
Yes.
So
now, the newbies, the types of motifs like what Joanne just showed everyone can be a little frustrating if you miscount because there's no guide. You know what I mean? Like they kind of float.
Well, that isn't really a problem because if you're off in between motifs by a stitch or two, they're not connected to each other.
And you're the only one that knows, yes.
As long as the motif holds together, it doesn't matter if they're not quite lined up where the designer put them.
That is
because
true.
Who's gonna know?
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
If anybody is a perfectionist, though, it will drive you crazy.
How will you know once it's there if it's off by 2 threads?
If
And
you're a
it has a
perfectionist,
lot of if it has a lot of different things that you can actually move around
yes.
and you don't make them all perfectly linear.
These aren't linear to start with.
No, there's circles and floor.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you can see, this is her chart for what the design, they're not straight. The only one that's basically straight across is the first row.
Yeah.
And all the letters that are floating around somewhere else, they're just randomly placed.
Right.
They're not
Okay.
on a straight line anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They're not lined up anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you figure out the color for the temperature? I'm assuming you make a basic chart of your range.
Well, she gave me some chart range. They gave you, I think, 4 different scales depending on what your temperature range is. And for where I grew up, it went from like the temperatures range from -11 to 105.
Where did you
wow.
grow up?
Western South Dakota.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Okay. That makes sense.
Wow.
And so it's not hard to come up with a temperature scale. It's something, you can come up with one or you can share them with what you're doing. All it's done with is DMC floss.
Mm-hmm.
You could do it on needlepoint canvas if you wanted to make it that and use pearl cottons.
Mm-hmm.
They're not terribly expensive to come up with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's just something to think about.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm taking notes here.
Okay. So
And
I
of
have a
course-
question. Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
Go.
I have a question for John. So black work, what kind of stitching is that? Is that needlepoint? Are you just using embroidery stitches?
It's it's straight and diagonal stitches
Okay.
On an even weave.
on an even weave material.
Okay.
And
One thing I saw once, which was an old GCC, I believe, was they did black work as a checkerboard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good project. I have to love you and leave you because it's just about 3 o'clock on Wednesday here.
Oh, okay.
She's coming
So
to
yeah,
the future.
so I might not do the project like the next project, but I'd certainly love to Zoom stitch with you, because I have Wednesday afternoons available.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're always welcome.
Yes, so if you send me the invite, Rhonda, I'll always try and get on.
Okay.
Thank you. So nice to meet you
Bye-bye.
all.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye. So I always think of black work as kind of like it's kind of like back stitching.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I thought. Yeah. Is that what it is, basically?
It depends on the style of black work. You've got the kind that's like a running stitch, back stitch, but then
Mhm.
there's also uncounted black work, which you see in the Elizabethan era.
yeah,
What scares me about it is I think is black work the thing that has to be the same on both sides? Like
no,
No, it
No.
doesn't have to be.
okay,
No,
good.
it's not the same on both sides, but there's a definite pattern on both sides.
Well, and
it depends on how
the
good you are.
Girls, I know one of the
stitching.
girls in my chapter did it, and they had like 50 different patterns that they could do, and they did basically checkerboard. And then in each one, you could pick and choose what pattern you wanted to stick there.
Mhm.
And so the only thing that stopped you was your imagination. You can make it thin, you can make it thicker, as in adding more stuff to it and layer it. It was gorgeous.
Yeah. John, were
But
you
the
going
main
to add
problem you
something?
got is setting it up. It came from needlework, if I remember right.
I think doing something like a checkerboard gives us an area to work in, a defined area.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like 24 by 24 blocks.
yeah, that's a bunch.
That's a lot.
But if you make it a checkerboard, you only have to do every other one.
You could also make it into a temperature chart. So
Well,
it could
What
be
you
like
could do is
duty.
do every other one in your chosen color, and then you do the other in something else. So
Yeah.
you could do black and red or
Okay.
something. I think it's something that you need to be a little bold with so you
Okay.
can see. And it does, soft pastels are sometimes hard to read.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but that's up to the stitcher.
if you want to see some, there are a couple of groups on Facebook that have free patterns every year. The steady thread, I believe it's the steady thread and peppermint purple both have something on Facebook
Okay.
that they give free patterns every year, like a block a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steady thread. And what was the other one?
Peppermint purple is good.
I like peppermint purple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have lots of great black work.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Rhonda.
Yes.
I found a citation for the tote bag with needlework panel.
Okay.
If anyone's interested. It will be in the March 2025 Needlework magazine, page 39, volume 56.
Yeah, and the piece that she's showing is the one that I stitched.
Oh.
Carolina, if you have the magazine, hold it up so we can see.
No, I don't have it. I looked online.
Oh, wise woman. Okay.
I looked online and I could search and see where it was.
Okay.
What
So,
month
but I can
was it?
email you the citation so
Yeah.
that you can
Okay.
have it also.
March 2025.
Okay.
March 2025, page 39.
Thank you.
So I'm hearing lots people. Oh, somebody's trying to come in. I'm hearing lots of people kind of say they'd kind of like to do a checkerboard black work. Is that
I
where we're
would.
leaning?
I did. Yes, I would.
Just remember, black work traditionally is black, but
Mhm.
non-traditionally, you can do anything you damn well please.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's a great place if you have a lot of leftovers that if you enjoy colors and you place it before you stitch it. So you know what looks good next to one another. Yeah, that would be cool. You could do it, like John said, the original black work came from Spain to England. And basically it was your clothes. And that's when you get the matching top bottom because it was on your cufflink. It was on your sleeve. So you got to see both top and bottom. And so that's where the original came from. And then you got all of us weirdos that do zip traditional and change it. If your house is not orange and red, don't do orange and red. If you like blues and purple, the ocean colors,
Yeah.
go for it. And you also don't necessarily, if you get really weird, you don't have to actually use the same type of thread. You can use watercolor, you can use pearl cotton, you can use silks, just like you used beads on this. There were no beads on it, but you did. And
But you can
metallics.
also change the thread within it to get darker and lighter areas.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Change the emphasis.
The only problem you have is setting up your original squares.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
original
That's
grid.
where you're going to lose your mind.
Yep.
Then you get to find it.
So, okay, you ladies have given me some ideas, and gentlemen, sorry, John.
That's okay.
You've given me some places to start searching for next year's project. Anybody else have anything that they would be interested in doing that if you've not had a chance to say anything, now is your time.
I just sent you a link for a blackwork checkerboard. that looks
Yay.
like it has a variety of designs. And it's somewhat interesting, and it's only $10 for the chart.
Oh gosh. Oh,
Wow.
that reminds me.
Wow.
Huh?
That reminds me, if you paid your $10, you have something that will be coming to your guild that we'll be handing out to all the people. We'll be sending everybody that participated. If you're the Lalag, I will send a list, and somebody will get that all those projects, and I will hand them out. We are waiting on the mail. It's in the mail. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
So when those things come in, we will get those distributed out to the various guilds, and then the guilds will get those little goodie bags out to you.
Do you know who it'll go to in the guild? Which person?
I have an idea of who I'm going to contact at each guild, but I haven't contacted them to ask them yet. So
Okay.
I will be. I kind of know people at each guild and who I can
Trust.
contact and to distribute them out. So okay, if that's it, I'm gonna sign off. It has been fun to be stitching with
It
you.
has fun.
Thank you.
Yes,
It's
thank
been
you.
wonderful. Thank you,
It's been
ladies and
great.
gentlemen.
Thanks.
It's really been
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you all.
So
Have a blessed everything.
okay, so
Okay.
keep up with SCR and stay tuned for more information.
Sounds good.
Ma'am.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Rhonda.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.